What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
I'm Kenny.
And we are
GK Builders. If you're new to the channel, why not hit the subscribe button so you can join us on all of our future LEGO content. Also, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it helps out the channel a lot, and it's very much appreciated. Today, we're doing a review on Not Assembly Square. This is our Assembly Square box. We are doing a review on a Rebrickable building, another one. This one is the European Jazz Cafe, which uses all the pieces from Assembly Square. So one Assembly Square equals one European Jazz Cafe. Like we mentioned on one of the previous videos, I really like the way the Jazz Cafe looks, how it's so much different than Assembly Square, and also just the features and detail in the front of the building. Also, I like that it's a corner. That's something that we really need in our city right now, is some new corner pieces. So we have no reason to break down this box because it's completely different. Although Assembly Square does come with 4,002 pieces, we didn't use anywhere near that for the European Jazz Cafe, which is something we'll discuss in a second.
3,037.
3,037. Jackson counted. 3,037.
No, I didn't.
He counted every single piece. I'll put a link to Rebrickable where we found the instructions for this. You do have to buy them separately. And then you need a set of Assembly Square, but you can build your own.
Believe me, it's very hard. Very hard.
It was very challenging.
You have 402 pieces.
4,002.
4,002 pieces in a few containers. You need to dig through all of them for the piece that you need. You feel like you've lost a piece, you can't find a piece, and then you never find that piece again.
The struggle is absolutely real. So yeah, it was really tough. We did the pub, which was the Rebrickable of the corner garage, and it was a struggle as well. But that one was much easier than this one. Because this one had quite a few more pieces, and so many of the pieces just look alike, and there's so many more small pieces that it was just very, very challenging. I do just need to figure out a new way of sorting my pieces. You know, a lot of people go into great lengths to sort their pieces by size and color and all those different things. I tried to, but I just don't have the patience to do that. So instead, I'm digging through the walls for hours looking for the pieces. This one did take me quite a long time. And
it took him like...
by the time I was done, I was ready to be done. I got sick of it. But the building was well worth it in the end, so let's check it out. Alright, so here it is, the European Jazz Cafe, all finished. Look at that. It is quite large. It's a good size. But first of all, let's take a look at some of the accessories. So along with the building itself, it did come with this car, which is kind of like an antique looking car. This was the very last thing I did. And by the time I got to this car, I was just ready to be done. So yeah, but it's kind of a cool little car, I guess, to use kind of some of those spare pieces. It also came with this little baby carriage, which is cool. A little bit different than any baby carriages we've seen in the past. Whoops, baby just fell out.
Oh no!
But yeah, nice little details, I guess. You can kind of put those here. And then it comes with all the minifigures that Assembly Square comes with. Jackson kind of just randomly threw them together, not based on the instructions, so that's kind of what we have. But it does come with quite a few minifigures, 2, 4, 6, 8 minifigures, I think. Plus a Lego baby.
He's a baker who sells chickens.
He's a baker that sells chickens. Perfect. All right, so checking out the building itself. Obviously, just like all modular buildings, it is just loaded with detail. Again, the way that they do these, and whoever figures these out, I swear is genius, because I could never do this. I just couldn't do it. But yeah, lots of really cool features in the lines and the details of the building itself. The way that they do these roof lines and these windows, like these are like triangular windows that kind of stick out with the flowers in them. Just so awesome. So very cool. And like I said, this building looks nothing like Assembly Square. Like no part of this looks like Assembly Square. You would not know that they're the same set just looking at them. So yeah, right here you have the tables. It's kind of cool how you have the umbrella that's folded up and then the umbrella that's open. A couple of lights here on the front. These tables where you can sit at to enjoy your meal. Has the front door, which is glass. Coming up here, it's got kind of this peak right here that looks really cool. These windows, the little balconies, is very awesome. Lots of cool little details. Coming around to this side, you have more windows. Cool little roof line there as well, very unique. Another door there to the building. You got the street light and the flower pot. You got this little coffee sign for the cafe. Coming around the back, you can tell that they use a lot of the, pieces here on the back. It's not quite as uniform, just a little bit more sporadic and random. But that's okay because these are going to be covered up by the surrounding buildings anyway, so it's really not going to be too big of a deal. The roof is just kind of a flat piece, nothing too special up there. You could always add details there if you wanted to. You could put a garden or a sitting area or something up there if you'd like. But yeah, it is just very, very cool. Lots of cool little details, tons of little pieces, which did get a little bit tedious, but yeah. I'm definitely satisfied with the finished product. All right, let's open it up and check out the inside. So here's the first level. One thing that I love about this is just how open it is. It's not separated into individual rooms or anything. It's just very open and airy. So here you have the cafe level. So back behind the counter, you have like the kitchen. You got like a coffee maker. You got all the different, the oven and looks like there's like an ice cream machine or something back there. You got a sink with some dishes. You got the lights overhead. You get some pastries there in the window for purchase, and then the cash register. Over here, you got like a little dining area with some seats with lighting. Coming around here, you got some more seats. You got the checkerboard floor, a little flower pot there in the window, and then the front door. So just very cool and open. It's got a little toy train there mounted on the wall with a picture. I just love the feel of this, how it's so open. Like it really feels like a corner cafe type feel that you would go into just on a street corner in any city. So right here you have a door. Inside the door, you can't really see it, but there is a toilet and a roll of toilet paper there hanging on the wall. It is a unique toilet as it has a brown seat rather than a white one. I haven't built one like that before myself. I know it's hard to see, but there is also a sink in there for washing your hands after you use the bathroom. Below the stairs, you do have some little cubbies to put stuff in, and then you have the stairs with the stair rail going up to the second floor. All right, now the second level, which is my personal favorite, you have the concert area where you'd have like the jazz musicians play on the stage. So you have the stage here with the musical instruments. You have the drums, a piano, a guitar, a saxophone, and an electric guitar. Nice open stage. You got some seating area right here. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3 different tables with about 6 different seats. Over here you have some just decorations, I think, in the window, and then this is the door that leads down to the lower level with a clock hanging overhead. A little painting there on the wall, some cool little designs on the backdrop there. But I think this one is just very cool. Something very unique that I haven't seen before is just a large concert venue type of an area. And then those stairs lead up to what is Jackson's most favoriteest area. It is a balcony, so that you can actually sit in these seats and overlook the stage and enjoy the concert from above, which I think is very awesome. It has these spotlights that shine down onto the stage. It has a little walkway with a cool little railing. Actually, we need to flip that down. Just some very cool little details, and the balcony that overlooks the stage, which I think is fun, and it's really cool that they're able to utilize that space up in the roof rather than just going kind of wasted, So I thought that was a very fun detail and very, very cool. And then last of all, we just have the roof, which is actually quite boring. Like I said, it would be kind of fun to put some details up here, like a little garden area. Obviously, there's no access, so you'd have to put like a door or something that leads to it. But it is some room where you could expand upon this building if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a garden up here.
That's what Jackson's gonna do, he says. So.
Tomorrow?
I don't know, we'll see. See, I think this one's gonna look really nice in our city. It is gonna fit in very, very well. All right, Jackson, the European Jazz Cafe, what are some of your favorite things about this set?
I mean, as we mentioned, I really like how you can, overlook the band that's playing on the...
Right, that's your favorite part about the inside?
Yeah, and just all of the detail and, how they could get... I feel like they couldn't make this any better. This is just too good to be made any better.
Yeah, it really looks like it's just a normal modular building. You wouldn't guess that this is a rebrickable from Assembly Square. And that's one of the things that really drew me to it and that I really liked about it. It's just very, very unique. It's not like anything else in our city. And just the level of detail that they're able to pack into here and reconfigure from Assembly Square, I think is absolutely amazing. Now, the things that I don't really like about it, number one was the amount of pieces that went unused. Let me show you.
Yeah, that's mine too.
We got half a base plate, which obviously we can use all this in other stuff, and then these are the spare parts. that is quite a few pieces to be left over. Obviously, we're going to be able to use these. We're going to put them with our spare parts, but it would have been cool to maybe utilize a few more pieces in this set. As cool as it looks, I feel like they could have maybe done a little bit more to find a place to put some of these pieces. The other thing that I didn't like about it was just the tedious nature, and I think that is just going to go as part of doing these rebrickable sets for me until I figure out a better method for sorting my pieces. It's just very, very tedious, and by the time I was done with this, like I said, I was just absolutely sick of it, and I kind of wanted Jackson to just take over and finish it for me because I was just tired of building it. But lots and lots of tiny little pieces, lots of searching and digging for pieces. I just got to figure out a better way to do it. So if you have any ideas, be sure to comment those below. Any methods that you use, I would love to hear them. Jackson, is there anything that you don't like about this set?
I mean, I feel like they could have finished the roof.
Yeah, using some of the spare parts to maybe add something onto the roof would have been cool. It is one of the more plain roofs of the city, although the roof lines are very, very cool and detailed. The roof itself, kind of plain. Wish they would have done something more with that.
Yeah, they could have done like a garden or a sitting area to overlook the city.
Yeah, something. All in all, I think I probably like this one better than the pub. Those are the two rebrickals that we've done. This and the pub. I do like this one better than the pub. As far as rating this alongside all of the other modular buildings, I don't know. It's up there. I don't know if it's my favorite. Probably isn't. I probably liked Assembly Square better than this one, honestly. But I definitely like the way that this one looks, and I am excited to get it into the city and see how it looks in the city.
And I'm glad that we built it.
Let's go downstairs, place this in the city, and see how it looks. All right, so here is the Lego City. Now, we did do some reshuffling once again in order to get this to fit and look good. We swapped out the corner garage with the Jazz Cafe. So we currently have the Jazz Cafe sitting on this corner next to the police station. I do think it looks pretty good right there. Now, this isn't permanent. Obviously, we may move everything around again. I don't know. And then we moved the corner garage over to there next to the pub. So give you another view here of the Jazz Cafe right there on that corner. I think it fits really nicely right there with the seating area there on the main road. Jackson is just placing some minifigures, including a ballerina on the roof, of course.
Saying hi to this guy.
I had considered maybe putting the Jazz Cafe on that corner and then moving Assembly Square. I don't know. Like I said, this is always a work in progress. So if we decide something looks better, we may just move it around again. That's kind of where we're putting it for now. I do think it looks good. It is a large building. It's quite a bit bigger than the police station, but I think it looks pretty good right there. As far as the city goes, we haven't made too much progress outside of placing the new buildings. Still working on the sidewalks, trying to figure out, I feel like our roads are just kind of cramped, like kind of small. I've been looking into the Mills roads, been thinking about maybe doing something along those lines. Maybe just extending our sidewalks to give us a little bit more space so it doesn't feel so tight in the city there. But, you know, there's always options and there's always opportunities to change and make it better over time. That's one of the good things about it. Coming up in one of our future videos, we did actually order one of the retired sets off of eBay. So one of the retired modular buildings we are going to build, and I assume it's going to go right here. I don't know. We're probably going to do some reconfiguring once we're done with that one. Yeah. But we will reveal what set we actually picked up on eBay here in the coming days. We will build that, review it, and then add it to our Lego City as well. So we're just going to keep on building it, keep on improving it. Let us know what you think in the comments below about our city. Is there any way that we can make this thing better? Do you have any ideas on how we can maybe widen the roads or make the sidewalks better and make it look good, not quite so cramped? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. We'd appreciate it. As far as our basement goes, it is a work in progress. It's kind of a mess right now. We got a lot of our Mario sets over here. We got a lot of our just Lego City kind of stuff over here. I got these big shelves. I don't know if we've shown these yet or not, have we?
No.
I put the UCS gunship down there. I got the Death Star 2 up there. And then this spot right here is for the UCS Millennium Falcon.
Woo!
Which we need to review still. It's sitting upstairs. We need to review that set so that
fourth biggest set in the world.
So that we can place it right here in its final destination. And then I'm sure as we go and we get more big sets, we're going to buy more of these larger shelves and put them next to here so that we can display the larger sets. All right, so there it is, the European Jazz Cafe from rebrickable.com. Have you built it? What do you think about it? Comment down below. As always, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, keep on building.